So Windows is restarting. I'm not going to press a key this time. We're going to let Windows go ahead and start up on its own. Okay, so when you're at this screen, um, here's where the fun begins. So when you're at this screen, what they want you to do, they want you to press the Control, Shift, and the F3 key to log into a temporary admin account and skip out of the box experience. If the keyboard does not function, go to Input and then go to Keyboard, Soft Keyboard, and then they want you to choose the Control and the Shift key. Let's see, Control, Shift, and F3. And you see, once I did that, let's see if it goes to the out of box. Let's see if it goes to the SysPrep tool. And what this does is this puts your Windows in a state where you're able to configure the settings. And this is what we were talking about before, where you're able to customize Windows to your own likings and make a template out of it. So once you're at the screen, do not close the screen. Keep it open here. Okay? So what they want you to do is they want you to, let's see. Okay, so at this point, any software for the image can be installed on the system for future machines. We will download the BG info in the following tasks. So basically, they want you to make sure that your machine is on the NAT network. So I'm going to just go to my network settings here, and I'm going to choose on NAT. That looks good. Okay. And then they want you to go to Server Manager. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to go to Server Manager. And then I'm going to go to the settings for Internet Explorer Enhanced Configuration here. So go to Local Server, and you're going to scroll to the right. And if you don't want all those crazy pop-ups on your computer, turn this off for administrators. I'm going to go ahead and change my time zone to be where I am as well. Okay. And let's see. Next thing, they want you to open up Internet Explorer. So I'm going to go ahead and just minimize my Server Manager. Like I said, don't close this one yet. Let's just try to go to Internet Explorer. See if I can browse. And it says, yeah, do not, and choose do not use recommended settings. I'm going to turn off, wait, send to, yep, that's fine. So yeah, keep it, do not track me, Microsoft, okay? All right. And then next, what I want to do is I want to browse to BG info. So I'm going to go to, I'm just going to try to just do a BG info download. This is the background info. All right, this one looks good. And I'm going to download the background info. What this is going to do is going to give me some background information on my desktop. So I clicked on Save. Okay, now let's go to Folder. Let's see if it's in my Downloads folder. It is. good. Okay, so what it wants us to do now, yep. Did you go to, okay, interesting. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. And this says off right here for your IE enhanced. Okay. And the admin is off. Okay. Okay. What about for your user? Go ahead and click off there too. Have you make that one off? Okay. Okay. And then close and restart the browser. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and extract my background info here. All good, Michael. Okay, cool. All right, now I'm just going to open up, I'm going to run the tool, bginfo 64-bit. I'm going to say run, and I'm going to agree to the EULA. And you see, this is the default screen you see. So all this information will be showing up on my desktop. So I'm just going to, whoops, I'm going to press, where did it go? Did it close on me? Whoops, let me close that one. Let me go back to where I was. I think it closed on me. Awesome. Yep. All right. Once you have this, go ahead and extract it and then press, just open it up and press OK. And let's see. Okay. Now they want you to go back to the system prep tool. And you've got a couple of different options. Make sure the following are selected. So system cleanup action, you want out of box experience, OOBE. You want to make sure generalize is selected. And then for shutdown options, you want to make sure this one is set to shut down. Once you do that, go ahead and press OK. So it's getting everything set up there. So basically, I'm just making a like template of this version of Windows with the background info um, set to start up. Okay, so let me go back to VirtualBox. And once I'm there, I can actually export it. So I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to go to Export to OCI. This is where we make the actual template here, right? And in the format field, I want Open Virtualization Format 2.0. See how I have the new extension of the OVA? And now it's an appliance. Now it's portable. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is make sure everything looks good. I got OVF 2.0. It's asking me where I want to save it. Your location. Oh, that's weird. Okay, let me try this again. I'm going to do this. There you go. All good. All good. Okay. All right. So I got my format as open virtualization format 2.0. I'm saving mine in. I'm gonna put mine in my downloads folder where I keep all my other stuff there. Okay. I'm gonna call this one yeah, cloud. I'm just gonna say cloud one. Whoops, cloud1.ova. You can call yours whatever you'd like. Okay. And then let's see. I think everything else looks good. You want to write the manifest file. Make sure that one is selected, and then click on continue or next. And you see right here, here's where you can actually choose to give it some names. So I'm going to say, with B, G, info. I'll just say vendor, Microsoft. This is totally optional. Version, I'll say 2012 R2, and the rest looks good. Okay, I'm just gonna say export, and here it goes. And you see right here, see how it's got it has the hard drive in there and the VMDK. That is the actual VMware version of the hard drive right here. Now, the speed it takes is totally dependent upon what type of hardware you are running. It might be 9 minutes or it might be like 2 minutes. It's totally up to you. But then once it's done, you're actually going to have an OVA, and then once you're done, you're then going to import it by just double click on it, and it's going to import it as an appliance, and then you are good to go. But that is that. All right, so here is the OVA that I just imported. So let's go ahead and start it up. All right, you can see it picked back up right where we left off. So let's go ahead and click on next. And I'm going to go ahead and accept it. All right, I'm going to go ahead and just give it a little password here. All right, let's go ahead and sign in. All right, it's going to do its thing here. I'm going to say yes. And let's go ahead and go to drive C. And as you see, we are good to go. All right, that's the end of this lab. See you in the next one.